Finland has a wide variety of attractions and picturesque locations, from the vibrant, art-filled metropolis of Helsinki and Turku to the depths of the northern forests and the sparsely populated outer islands. It is a little-known region of Europe, probably because it is so far from the main tourist routes, but the country's numerous historical and cultural treasures, combined with the pristine natural surroundings, make it a great place to visit. In both the winter and the summer, Finland has a lot to do. Our list of Finland's greatest sites and locations might help you plan your vacation. Before we begin to reveal the most incredible sites in Finland, please subscribe to our channel. Number 10. Suomenlinna. The 18th century fort on Suomenlinna, one of the largest sea strongholds in the world, is accessible via ferry from Helsinki's Market Square in 15 minutes, a mini cruise that has lovely views of the city as a bonus attraction. The primary attraction is the fortress castle, previously known as Sveaborg, whose construction started in 1748 when under Swedish administration. As Finland won its independence in 1917, the Finns finally took control of the fortifications and started the laborious process of renovating the historical site. It served as a functional submarine station during World War II, and it is now a well-known tourist destination and UNESCO World Heritage Site. Number 9. Helsinki's waterfront. The city's significant landmarks look out over Helsinki's waterfront, which is a crucial component of the city. Also, it's a well-liked meeting place with an outdoor market of nearby farmers, craftspeople, food producers, and fishermen who do direct sales from their boats. Depending on the season, you might smell salmon cooked over cedar planks next to the boats and see baskets of wild mushrooms or a rainbow of gleaming ripe berries. More food sellers are housed in the ancient market hall from 1889, but the outdoor market continues year-round, covered in tarps and tents in the winter. The wide expanse of the Esplanade, which extends from one side of the market square, is where the entire city appears to converge on summer evenings. Elegant buildings line the tree-lined promenade, and a pavilion is home to the Capelli restaurant, whose patio is particularly well-liked on summer evenings while performances are taking place in the bandstand. Number 8. The Arctic and Rovaniemi. The town of Rovaniemi in northern Finland claims to be the gateway to the Arctic because the Arctic Circle passes directly through it. This entails the renowned midnight sun in the summer. In contrast to Rovaniemi, where the sun only rises and sets for a full 24 hours on the summer solstice in late June, in Rovaniemi, it never gets dark until late May or early August. During these white nights, locals are outside taking advantage of their beautiful surroundings, and they invite visitors to join them. Number 7. Churches in Helsinki. 3 of Helsinki's top attractions are churches, 2 of which are cathedrals, and the 3rd of which is a modern architectural monument. The 13 green-top spires of the Uspensky Orthodox Church rise dramatically above the east side of the port and end in gold cupolas. The largest Orthodox church in Western Europe, with an interior glistening with gold icons, crosses, altars, and elaborately decorated arches. The cathedral serves Helsinki's sizable Russian community and welcomes guests. The massive neoclassical Lutheran cathedral is so close and so big that it appears to be standing on the roofs of the harborfront buildings. It is located on the hill directly behind the harbor and is an equally visible landmark to those approaching Helsinki by sea. Senate Square's imposing centerpiece is the cathedral from the early 19th century, with its tall green dome and wide steps. One of the most magnificent public squares in all of Europe is enclosed in a pleasing enclosure by the buildings facing the square. It is commonly utilized for events and as the parade's starting point. The entire square is covered with vendors selling lovely regional crafts and seasonal cuisine in December. Number 6. Take a dog sled or go skiing. Skiers and anyone who enjoys snow and ice activities will find the Arctic region to be a paradise in the winter. You may go on a dog sled safari across frozen lakes and visit Sami villages, learn to pull your own reindeer sled, cross-country ski for hours, and gaze at the breathtaking northern lights. A center for all winter sports with miles of beautiful Nordic ski routes that are lit for night skiing, Live is a good destination for downhill skiers and is around 170 kilometers north of Rovaniemi. The biggest downhill ski area in Finland's pists and slopes are also. In many of the hotels in Live, the rooms have glass ceilings so that you can view the aurora from within. Number 5. Browse the Helsinki Design District's shops. Helsinki, the capital of contemporary Scandinavian design, has an entire neighborhood devoted to Finnish designers and their work, including studios, galleries, and even antique stores. Spending a few hours in these areas, whether you're buying or just gazing, gives you the chance to get a taste of this dynamic aspect of Finnish arts and culture. In the central neighborhoods of Punavuori, Kartinkapunki, Kamppi, and Ullanlinna, known as Design District Helsinki, you'll discover studios, galleries, and shops that specialize in modern designs for clothing, jewelry, home decor, tableware, and daily products. Number 4. Keep an eye out for the aurora. For the majority of people, witnessing these brilliant light curtains spread across the sky is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. One of the best spots to watch the northern lights is in Finland. The greatest sight to observe the lights is in the area near or north of the Arctic Circle, though occasionally they can be seen even in the southernmost parts of the country. If the sky is clear, visitors are nearly guaranteed to see a spectacular from the months of September through March. In the north, there are many hotels that cater exclusively to visitors who wish to see the lights. Also, you can sign up for free email alerts about the northern lights through the Finnish Meteorological Institute. Number 3. Archipelago of land. An independent archipelago situated between Sweden and Finland is known as the Land Islands or Land. Land is a region of Finland that speaks mostly Swedish and is made up of close to 10,000 tiny islands in addition to a few larger ones. Land has a distinctive past. Sweden gave it up to Russia in 1809. The fortification was destroyed in 1854 when a combined British-French fleet captured the islands. The entire archipelago was thereafter demilitarized and has remained thus ever since. The population of Land is roughly 27,500, with Mariehamn, the largest town, home to 11,000 inhabitants. Since shipping and trade have traditionally been the island's primary industries, visiting the Maritime Museum, the Museum Shippommern, and the Maritime Quarter in Mariehamn is recommended to fully appreciate the island's interesting maritime past. Number 2. Turku. The country's oldest city and capital up until 1812 is Turku, located in southwest Finland, near the Orajoki River's mouth on the Gulf of Bothnia. Turku is located in the region where the Swedish Vikings' descendants first arrived in the 12th century, with plans to conquer what is now Finland. It is currently the most authentically medieval town in Finland, with 8 centuries of history, but in addition to its magnificent medieval structures, you can also see examples of Art Nouveau and modern architecture, including the Sibelius Museum designed by Waldemar Beckmann. With its row of antique boats, some of which have been transformed into restaurants, the river serves as the city's focal point. Locals congregate along its banks in the summertime, and in the winter, it transforms into a sizable skating rink. The Suomenjoutsen, which is now a school for aspiring sailors, and the Sigyn, the last surviving wooden bark used for sea trade, are 2 antique sailing ships that are moored beside the river not far from the cathedral. The public can visit both during the summer. Turku Castle, which was constructed in the year 1300 on what was a river island at the time, is located closer to the harbor. In the 16th and 17th centuries, it was expanded, and today it houses the Turku History Museum. Number 1. Porvoo. Porvoo, the second oldest town in the nation, is located 48 kilometers east of Helsinki. From a gorgeous riverside flanked with tiny red wooden buildings, it rises to its hilltop medieval cathedral through a charming maze of old alleys and ochre-colored wooden dwellings. Attractions include the elaborate pulpit from 1764 and the 15th century wall paintings. There are 2 interesting museums in the market square, which is located between the river and the cathedral on a hill. One features local history displays, while the other, the Edelfelt Dahlgren Museum, is especially fascinating to people who are drawn to the Art Nouveau movement. During the turn of the 20th century, various artists established an art colony here, producing furniture, pottery, and other items. This is it for today's video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos.